from the night. No man ever could steal her heart, but with my gold coins I'll take my shot. And all it takes to fall, if you don't walk, might as well crawl. Hello, welcome to Mum's House. I'm Jacob Letkeman.
I'm Chenoa McKelvey.
And this song is called What the Rain Will Bring. Chilly wind, winter's calling, trees are shaking, leaves are falling, you just never know what the rain will bring. Storm's coming, mama knows, by the pain down in her bones, and you just never know what the rain will bring. I stayed inside for too long, waiting for the sun to shine. Tomorrow could mean anything. Yes, you just never know what the rain will bring. Way back in old 93, the Mississippi had a way with me, and you just never know what the rain will bring. Sometimes it stops as soon as it starts, and other times you wish you had Noah's Ark, and you just never know what the rain will bring. I stayed inside for too long, waiting for the sun to shine. Tomorrow could mean anything. Yes, you just never know what the rain will bring. Yes, you just never know what the rain will bring.
The first thing I wanted to say upon seeing you guys come in here is that I feel like I've had a couch
at one point in my life that matches every single one of your articles above me. Shirt, hat, both pairs of pants. Like it just, you were very couchy today. Whatever that.
Couchy, you know, couch is what I aim for.
Yeah. Couch chic.
But fun fact, when I got this hat, my mother freaked out because she has a dress with the exact same pattern on it, and she's like, "You're not allowed to wear that hat." I'm like, I can't. I mean, do you see how good I look in it? I'm sorry.
Was that on purpose though? Was the couch look something you guys were going for?
I mean, it was like colorful summertime. You know, like this is like one of my favorite shirts to go to festivals.
Just general,
to do stuff,
Cool.
It's not very. It doesn't breathe very well. You know, it's polyester, but damn, it doesn't look like it's fun to look at. Yeah,
it looks like a couch. It's good.
I definitely woke up this morning and said, "How can I look as couchy as possible?"
Right on. Cool. Well, I think that I mean, people who have been watching this show for a while, they've seen both of you on previous episodes, and obviously you both have your own things going on. But how long has this kind of been a unit that you've been playing together?
Oh well, I'm very glad you asked me that. So I had seen Chenoa play a handful of times in the past. The first time was like 2016 summer. At a house show at her place. Okay. I was like, wow, this is really awesome. It was Juvel, rather. Juvel was the whole band, and it was amazing. It like blew my mind. I was like, this exists in my city. Like, I'm like, wow. Then fast forward to Soup Stock last year. And, Juvel played a set as well, and I was there, in the audience and having a good time. And after her set, I walked over, and it was her and Jeremy Rousseau, and I was like, hey, I love your stuff. Like, see how much I enjoy listening to you guys play, and she was like, I watched yours and your brother's Mom's House episode. I thought it was really amazing. And it's like, I'm actually about to film one pretty soon myself. And I was like, oh, no way, blah, blah, blah. I was like, hey, we should play some music together sometime. It'd be a lot of fun. Like, teach you some jazz if I'm,
right.
Yeah, it was.
We actually went through with it.
That's pretty rare. I think a lot of people come up with ideas like that, right?
Because, you're at a festival, you're
we should all start bands together.
You guys want to start a pizza place or something? Like a commune?
A food truck.
So we started playing around in, like, November, December of last year. And
cool.
Just having for fun. And she's been patient in teaching me jazz songs and jazz chords and stuff.
So what, I mean, I guess, so you're of the two of you, you're the one with the bigger jazz background, I imagine, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I think so.
Yeah. Like, I love jazz, and I listen to a lot of it, but, I never took theoretical training, like, to her level, even remotely close. Like, she'll be, like, saying these things, I'm like, yeah, right, yeah, totally, I understand that.
You bring the blues, though, so it kind of meet in the middle.
Right, and they're both genres that are intertwined enough anyway, right? That there's you can learn or pick from both.
I'd say the learning curve with jazz compared to blues is a little steeper.
Sure, yeah. As
far as, like, you got all these different modes, and I'm like, I know boxes of pentatonic scales, and so it's been interesting to just learn to think in a different way musically.
Okay.
A lot of fun, actually, too.
So, to my limited, I mean, I listen to jazz too, but it is not this kind of jazz. And to my limited knowledge, this reminds me what you guys are doing of kind of like Django Reinhardt sort of stuff. Is that?
Yeah, like traditional. Jazz.
Oh yeah, like I would say
Fats Waller.
we play a few Django songs. The ones that I can. Like we learned Georgia on my mind. I can't talk right now. Georgia on my mind, which is like
Django's arrangement.
Oh, cool.
And like all these that and like I really like even 40s, 50s, like the Bebop,
Right. Yeah.
The big guys like John Coltrane or Ahmad Jamal, and those are like some of my favorites.
But those guys go way out too. Like they get a bit.
Oh yeah,
out of control,
what we're doing is definitely more conventional style, I guess. Like it has more structure, melodic structure to it.
Right. Yeah.
You listen to like a song like Blue Train. It has a structure, but like just
right.
going.
Well, that's kind of that's actually a good thing to bring up, because just listening to you play again. Is there a lot of room for improvisation in what you're doing? If you're doing a standard, for example, and two of you are playing, or is it pretty much set, like, in terms of the two of you playing together, not just in terms of the genre as a whole, but are you sort of set in, like, this is what I'm doing, this is what I'm doing, or is there room to kind of expand on any of those things?
We have improvisational sections in the tunes.
Like with the Fats Waller song, there's like a lead melody that like he tinkles around the piano in his version, and I like to like kind of emulate that. But like the beauty about jazz and just having like that sort of structured like bass to go from is that you can get really crazy with it. And I mean, I'm still a more rudimentary jazz player, but like I just love like playing chords and listening to her go off, and like I'll be playing, I'll just like I'll just kind of chuckle sometimes because it's just like a sassy little lick or something like that. Sassy Ricks.
Sassy Ricks.
It's like
I don't know if you have a band name yet, but Sassy Ricks would be pretty
Sassy Ricks. I got a friend named Rick who could front that too.
Yeah. I'm game.
Sassy Ricks.
Sassy Ricks.
And the couch life.
You go.
Let's work on it a little
Yeah,
bit.
yeah.
We'll workshop it a bit.
Yeah.
But just to go back to the Django thing, like I mean that's like the one frame of reference I have for
Yeah.
I spill water on myself again. This happens every time I come
Oh,
here.
no.
But it's good. It's good. It's
Complimentary
yeah,
to the pants.
Exactly. It looks good, like the couches look. But so, I mean, I picture that as very 30s, 40s kind of vibe, like old timey radio sort of
Yeah.
tinny sound to it, right? So
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
are there people who are doing that style nowadays? Like, is there a fairly significant scene of people who are bringing that back, or
Like hot club jazz.
making their
Yeah.
own, like, to taking their own twist on it or anything like that, or
Yeah, there's some contemporary musicians like around the world, and like there's not much in this city, but
Right.
it's still very much still very much alive. Like if you go to Montreal or to France, there's
The manouche scene.
the manouche scene.
There's a solid, he had a very specific type of guitar. I swear.
Right.
I swear.
Yeah.
And there's a huge
The
market
Selmer
now,
style. Yeah.
Yeah, with the Selmer style jazz acoustic guitars, and there's like,
Okay.
I go on like I follow some pages on Instagram. It's like just all these different companies, all these different models, and I'm like, oh, like it seems very alive and well.
That's cool.
Around the world
because it seems very
especially.
specific. Like it's, I mean, that
Yeah.
seems very specific to an era. And like, has there been much? Just like, again, speaking as someone who doesn't know much about it, has there been much progression in terms of like developing that into new sounds that people kind of turned into a fusion with other things? Or?
Well, like kind of like I'd say like jazz, swing jazz, kind of developed into bebop, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
And then it kind of went from there into like the crazy fusion.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
When Miles got all wild in the '70s, and
Yeah.
so it definitely like it all kind of comes from like a central origin, of course. Like,
But in terms of
Yeah.
nowadays, like, is there someone taking that style of jazz and mixing it with, like, I don't know, metal or something? Maybe a bad example, but you know what I mean? Are people,
actually like just like fusions, like
yeah, are elements of
Yeah.
that sort of coming through? Are you hearing that in other types of music?
I mean, it's not a particularly popular genre of
Right.
music, but a lot of
Niche,
novelty,
pretty
yeah,
niche,
yeah.
a lot of novelty groups would play in the style of hot
Okay.
club jazz and mix it with other like traditional jazz styles. Or there's a guitarist. I'm probably gonna butcher the pronunciation of his name. It's like Romane or Romain. He's a French guitarist, and he kind of combines bebop with early hot club
Oh, cool.
jazz, and so that's one example of kind of like straying from the typical
Yeah.
manouche sound.
Cool.
Yeah.
What is the appeal to both of you of this style? I mean, is it just the fact that we work well together and it sounds good as a duo, or is there something particularly that draws you into that sound?
This is something about the sound. Like for me, it started. I first heard Django Reinhardt in an old video game. Actually.
Oh, cool.
The first Mafia game, if anyone is a gamer. Anyone's a gamer out there? Hey, what's up?
Was it actually the recording of him too, or was it like some digitized
it was like
MIDI version?
it was like a GTA style game where like it's like free roaming.
Oh, okay.
But set in like the first set in like 1931. So you get in your car, you listen to the radio, or the music's playing in the background, and it was all like Django Reinhardt songs.
Cool.
Like, it would change from different parts of the city to different songs, and I was like 11, 12 years old. I'm like, wow, this is kind of cool. Like, what is this?
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
And then like I grew up and I realized, oh, that's that guy. Oh my god, I love this. And
Yeah.
then like for me, it was like just like great driving music. You know, it has this sort of like it's upbeat, it's quick. It just it just makes you want to move. Huh?
Yeah, definitely.
It's a lot of fun, you know. And
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, it's definitely like it's active, right? I mean, there's a lot going on for sure. Do you, in terms of playing these songs, do you sort of determine before the song which one of you is going to be doing more lead and which is going to be doing kind of more rhythmic? I mean, I know you're both doing lead type stuff throughout the songs, but is there sort of a chosen lead player versus a chosen rhythm player, or do you switch when depending on the song?
It depends. Like, I mean, when we played a set here, we hadn't prepared, so we just kind of traded choruses and figured it out as we went. But like, it depends on the context of like where we're playing the tunes, because you can plan out who's playing what when, or you can just try it out and it'll probably work out just as well.
And that's, I guess, more the improvisational thing where you just kind of, oh, I'm going to do this.
Yeah, it's a lot about communication. Like, as long as like we can clearly communicate in some way who's going to go next, then yeah.
She's just like a nod of the head or something.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it works.
I would tell my other friends that I jam with, like, and not in this style, but like just in any particular style, and like basically like, you know, I'll take some solos and stuff. If I'm not taking a solo or whatever, like, you can feel free to do whatever.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like with that, it's more you can kind of build things when you have a full band. You can build riffs on top of each other and kind of get weird with it and proggy and stuff. But with this, it's like proggy.
Proggy's really good. It's like couchy. It's a good term, yeah.
Couchy, proggy.
Froggy.
But with this, like, because it is more of a structured thing, we, you know, like, it depends. Like, if we're just hanging out, we'll usually we'll play a verse, we'll sing a verse, or one of us will sing a verse, and we'll just trade like choruses back and forth and.
We've had jams where like we trade back and forth maybe like 10, 15 times.
Yeah, like,
It's just like someone in the song.
And again, it's just so much fun. So like you just like like,
it is fun.
You come back around to your turn like I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna go do these riffs and like sometimes you just
It's a great way to learn too, to just practice like communication and get like
playing
get
with
your
someone
chops
else
up to
counting with another human being.
Yeah,
definitely.
What's the kind of traditional lineup for something like this? I mean, I know obviously 2 guitars works great and 1 guitar would work great too. But is there kind of a standard instrumentation, like more guitars or like add a bass in there or something? Like what would you know?
Well, for hot club jazz, like
it's just
the
guitars, right?
traditional quintet, it's 2 or 3 guitars, a bass, and then fiddle.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, and then later on they'd add like accordion and there's some piano and drums later on. But the traditional was 2 to 3 guitars, bass, violin.
Okay. Okay. And have you guys thought about adding any of those things? Like, have you thought about expanding this to?
I mean, Chenoa already has a band,
right?
And then that's in that vein. This is more just like a. It was honestly just started like more for fun. Fun. I swear I can talk.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah.
Were you just singing a minute ago? You got that part handled. So.
I can translate.
Yeah.
We do it for fun.
Yes. I caught that. Yeah.
We're running American Sign Language. Right? Canadian Sign Language. Ooh, pardon.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Eh?
Oh
boy.
You.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, like it was. Like we've played like house shows for friends and stuff where other members of her band will actually show up, of Chenoa's band, and they'll sit in with us and we'll have a great time. And I mean, I love the more people I can play with, the more fun I have usually because you have all this
especially with the style of music.
Especially when Shoshana comes in with her violin, that's like the best.
Oh yeah.
I imagine that'd be cool. Yeah. Do you? I mean, is this? It sounds like this sort of just happened and you started playing together and you're doing it every once in a while, but do you have any goals to make this more of a thing, like more of an actual, playing lots of shows, recording, anything like that, or is it just sort of what it is?
I mean, Chenoa's leaving for Montreal tomorrow. Is it tomorrow? Yeah.
Tomorrow.
Well, I guess
so that kind of limits, I guess, your ability to play together for a while.
I mean, in the near future, yeah.
But we have discussed like actually sitting down and like maybe even like writing or bring originals in and see if we can find a style that kind of suits what we want to play as a duo and kind of like just go from there.
Cool.
But as it stands, it's just more of a casual for fun thing. And I was like, it was originally like we were supposed to like do the cover show thing, and then like, oh, we actually had an opening, and I was like, we don't have any originals like together, but we'll come down.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Excuse me.
Well, and like, I mean, there's obviously a lot of standards and stuff you can do, right? I mean, there's a pretty big catalog of music.
Oh yeah, it's
dating back to many decades,
definitely.
right? So, have you tried? I don't know if this is a thing that happens, but have you tried taking newer songs and kind of reverting them to this style? Is that a thing, or is that like too much of a novelty, weird?
We haven't. I mean,
haven't
we
tried.
could.
In another band of mine, or just in general, when I'm saying festival jams, whatever, it's fun to like. I like to turn songs into reggae songs. So you just have that. But like any just like random things, like something like a punk rock song to a reggae song or anything like that, and that's been fun. But I haven't tried. Again, like I don't speak jazz very well, so it's difficult to like get out what I have in my head or what I'm thinking into an actual proper structure.
Right.
But
It's a good idea though.
I've definitely thought about it, like doing like a swing jazz version of this song or this song. Yeah.
Well, that might like increase the appeal. Like you're saying, it's a very niche genre, right? That might be here's a
appeal to a broader audience.
Yeah. Because they're expecting to hear some kind of weird, 90s R&B song or something.
Like if you did like No Diggity.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
All right, we'll make an arrangement.
Like wait, No Diggity.
Done.
Pretty cool. So it's cool. It's cool that this like has worked out, and you guys. I mean, it sounds really good together, the two of you. So that's obviously.
I was really nervous when I was like, "Do you want to play some music sometime?" She's like, "I'm like, you're really good. I thought I was, I was okay, but like, damn, you're good." Sorry, I interrupted you so terribly there. My apologies.
What is the next song you're gonna play?
We're gonna do
Ain't Misbehavin'. If that's Waller.
Nice, lovely jazz standard. Yeah. All right, you want to count it in?
1, 2, 3, 4.
talk with, all by myself. No one to walk with, but I'm happy on the shelf. Ain't misbehaving, saving my love for you, for you, for you, for you. I know for certain the one I love, I'm through with flirting, is you that I'm thinking of. Ain't misbehaving, saving my love for you. Just like Jack Horner in the corner, don't go nowhere, what do I care? Your kisses I was waiting for. Oh baby, baby, I don't stay out late, got no place to go. I'm home about 8, just me and my radio. Ain't misbehaving, saving my love for you. Don't stay out late, got no place to go. I'm home about 8, just me and my radio. Ain't misbehaving, saving my love. Ain't misbehaving, saving my love. Ain't misbehaving, saving my love for you. We did it. High five. It was passable.
Passable.
I'm going.